Did you know people are shaving down 60% of their teeth in order to get the perfect smile?
Oh my god, what are people doing to their teeth? That's what I often think when I see these things online. Holy, what are we doing? People are doing the craziest, most insane things sometimes to get the perfect Hollywood smile. Now, is it really that perfect? A lot of pain goes into these so-called beautiful Hollywood smiles. It's not always as glamorous as it seems to be. Often people are risking not only their health but even their life to get these things. Some travel to countries where there's cheap options to get crowns or veneers because, let's face it, these things often cost a fortune. Others resort to at-home bleaching options using all kinds of products, not all as safe. And some even go as far as doing do-it-yourself braces.
No, God! No! God, please, no! No!
Not a good idea. And I get it, some people really need these treatments. They have issues with crooked teeth that can cause TMJ disorder actually. When your teeth are crooked and misaligned, can cause problems with the joint here inside. Or people have pain, issues with their bite, they're severely crowded. In those cases, I get it, you want to treat your teeth because it's causing you issues. It's all wonky up in there, so yeah, I get it. But some people, they have perfect teeth, maybe they have a little bit of crookedness, or some not even, and they go to the routes of just filing down their teeth to get all new ones popped on.
My teeth shaved down in Turkey, and this is how it went. So this was my last day with my teeth. These were my teeth originally before I had any work done on them. All my teeth shaved down. Some were prepped for veneers, some were prepped for crowns. Depending on what I needed, I literally let the dentist lead the way. I had no feeling from my eyeballs down at this point. It was a little bit more sensitive than what I was used to, but honestly, it just felt like someone was holding an ice cube up against my teeth whenever something was being moved, basically. You can see the difference between the original. Very shortly, you'll see him put my new veneers on top. There's my new boys.
Do you know actually that crooked teeth are actually popular in Japan? It's actually a beauty symbol. It's called yeba, where these teeth that, like, I have that a little bit with this one. If they stick to the front and there's slight crookedness, it's seen as youthful and beautiful. So we often see celebrities with their beautiful smiles. People want to emulate it. They link it to beauty and success, but we often don't know the trouble they have been through. I'm going to give you a few examples. There's Kehlani. She's a beautifulized singer. She said in a new deleted TikTok video that they received cheap resin veneers with a lot of pain and problems.
Everyone try to stop traveling and getting these bad resin veneers. I'm speaking from experience. They are way too white and square and just, listen. It is cheap and fast, but the amount of long and expensive dental work you're going to need after you go this route is 5 or 6 times the amount. They pop off all the time, so if you traveled far to get them, you're going to have to be traveling a lot back and forth to get them fixed. You can't access your gums or in between your teeth when you get these veneers, so say goodbye to flossing and gum care. Dental work cannot be one of those things that you sacrifice quality because of price. It's your mouth, and when you get problems in your mouth, it could lead to disease in the body. 9 times out of 10, the way this is done is very unethical. And let's be real, they look a mess.
There's also Rylan Clark-Neal. He's a former celebrity Big Brother. He also had all his teeth crowned, and he had, you know, for him it's psychologically also very hard. Then there's LeAnn Rimes. She was a country singer. She sued her dentist for the dental work she had performed, per US Weekly. Among her grievances were severe tooth pain, gum inflammation, and chronic gum bleeding after having veneers and crowns put in place. And many people have gone through the same thing, and there are absolute so many horror stories online, you cannot believe it, of people being left with excruciating pain, like gaps between their teeth, just crowns falling out of their mouth pretty much. Like there's these 2 women who went to Turkey to get so-called turkey teeth, and it left them in years of agony. The first one is a mom. She had revealed how she left in agonizing pain after her teeth were filed down to the nerve, forcing her to undergo 9 root canals after botched dental work abroad. More than a decade later, and now with a set of crowns, the mom of 2 is still having complications with her smile. After recurring infections, Noreen was referred to a specialist 5 years ago. As people who had dental pain, I've had this before where I really needed a root canal, is one of the worst pains you can have. Trust me, I could not sleep, I could not even sit down. It sent stabbing pain into my jaw just from sitting, like I'm not exaggerating. A young mom from Cork, she said her gums are now wasting away after she was fitted with a set of veneers in Hungary 4 years ago. My gums grew over my teeth and I was told by my dentist that it was just bad work. I now always have smelly breath and have to go back to the dentist every 2 to 3 months to get them cleaned just to keep up with the hygiene because I can't floss. Everyone says they look natural, but I always have trouble with my gums. They bleed and are red and swollen. They took a week to do. I had no teeth in after they filed them down, so I got every infection. Even breathing was so painful. Then there's another couple. They went to Turkey also and been living with constant pain. Even though their own teeth were okay, they still wanted the perfect smile.
Then they just sent us away with naproxen, which is an anti-inflammatory, and medicated mouthwash to use in the meantime. The pair were then left waiting for a permanent set for over 5 days, while their teeth stubs caused them agony. When they were called back to have their crowns fitted, both described the procedure as being like a bloodbath. Jade said, quote, "The process was horrible. There was just blood everywhere. I was told by the dentist that I wouldn't need to be numbed for the actual veneers fitting. I asked to be numbed because I was already in so much pain. The dentist was quite narky and said, 'I'm gonna have to numb you then.' At Turkey a week later, the couple, who paid £4,240 altogether for both sets of permanent veneers, were still in severe pain. Everywhere we go, we have painkillers, in my car, in my bag, at the side of the bed. We definitely can't sleep because we just wake up in the night needing more painkillers." Jade said, quote, "No dentist in the UK would even touch them. We're almost 4 months into this now. One of our friends is 6 months post-surgery and she's also still in pain. So I think we'll give it until 6 months and probably look to fly back out there. Our teeth visually do look lovely and we have people asking us all the time where we had them done because they want theirs doing. We always say, no, absolutely do not have them done. We would never recommend them to anyone."
It's always best to visit a dentist for this, but even then you can have problems. So if you can avoid getting crowns and veneers, do it. First anecdote from myself, I was in a car accident, smashed my mouth, this tooth was dead. Turned grey, First I got a veneer, kept breaking off, I have to be very careful with eating. It's also here, I had to replace it like 2 times already. Then okay, the dentist said you need a crown. So then I got a crown, but I'm still very paranoid with eating. It's also slightly different color than my other teeth. You don't really see it here on camera. My teeth are also a little crooked, but I don't care. And this crown, I'm always worried about it. A lot of people keep losing their crowns. And like I had veneers first, that's a thin layer they put on your teeth in the front. You have to file down less than with crowns. With crowns, it is like shave it off way more and put things over it. Sometimes there's no other option, of course. And once you have these crowns or veneers, you can go back. You have permanently removed part of your enamel. Okay, so you're gonna need replacement several times in your life. I wish I still had my natural tooth, but I had a car accident, like I couldn't help it. And lucky me, I had a root canal. That teeth is dead, I cannot feel anything, but many people who go to have these crowns, they're filed down so much that eventually they're gonna need root canals. Sometimes a lot of root canals. And of course, the more teeth you have done, the bigger the risk. And in some cases, you can even get an allergic reaction and then you need dentures. And like I said, their color is permanent. If you have one like me, or a few, and your other teeth get wider or darker, it will stand out. You might want to get it replaced and you cannot bleach it, you cannot darken it. Like the color stays. Then there's also people who have gotten braces, for example, where sometimes they want to extract a bunch of teeth. They actually make your mouth more narrow, which is not good. You need to go to one that wants to expand your arch of your mouth, which is best for your breathing function, to have your tongue properly, have enough space for your tongue in your mouth, can prevent sleep apnea and all those things. So always do your research well. And some people, they try to bleach their teeth at home to get them wider using all kinds of products. They're not all as good. Some cause increased sensitivity to your teeth. And overuse or misuse of whitening products can also cause enamel erosion, leading to decay of your tooth. And overuse can also lead to insanely white teeth where they just look too white, where you're like, the hell, is that a light or is that teeth? I've seen this before and I'm like, can't you see that it's just too much? But apparently they like it and they put pictures up. If you like that, I mean, go ahead. might be very damaging for your teeth. So there was actually a study that looked at office bleached and home bleached teeth. They found that significantly greater demineralization occurred in the home-based treated teeth than in the office-based treat. So in any case, anything you want to do, please consult a good dentist, a dentist who knows about this stuff. Don't do it yourself stuff like do it yourself braces, or do not go to the cheap option going to Turkey or another country. You can do simple easy steps at home, like using approved toothpaste that have some whitening in it. They do help, like speaking from experience. And else, just to ask yourself questions why that you want to have those teeth. It's not like you're gonna be loved more. Maybe you want to fit in a perfect image, but imagine, who do you want to attract in your life? People who like you because you're this perfect picture, always a great smile, and you have to keep up with that, or people who truly love you, who don't care if your teeth are a little bit crooked, if you it's such a crazy thing that you would remove your own teeth for fake ones. And if you want to improve your smile a little bit, fine. Don't go dangerous, don't go extreme, you know, and be grateful for what you have. Try to preserve it. Try to make what you have better and preserve it for as long as you can. This was my video. Let me know if you have anything done to your teeth. Do you know anyone who got anything done to their teeth? Maybe they experienced a bad thing or maybe a good thing. Share it in the comment section. And if you want to see more of this, give the video a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!